I believe every one of us is born with something special, something unique about us, a gift that we are meant to bring to others. And I certainly did not know what that gift was. I knew I was passionate about things for a long time. But I have recently come to realize that the single biggest gift that I have brought to others is my ability to listen to people's secrets without judgment. I would go so far as to say I was born for other people's secrets. And that astounds me because I'm not much of a secret keeper myself. I keep other people's secrets, but I don't have secrets. I'm like this wide open, tell everything kind of person. And some people say I blurt it all out. Some people are shocked by how much I reveal. It feels natural to me. Maybe that's what makes it possible for me to hear other people's secrets with so much equanimity. What I do know is that it pretty well started in college before I had any skills as a coach. And all the girls on my floor were coming to my room for advice on sex and relationships. I was not the person they should have been getting that advice from. I had a full-blown alcoholism and had come from an incredibly abusive, dysfunctional home. And I was 18, so I knew nothing. But I had this gift that I was born with, to be able to create a safe space without even trying, just being who I am, that it was safe for people to share things that they didn't share with anybody else. That continued on when I got clean and sober, and I was sober for 4 years. I had been in corporate America as a marketing rep and office manager and department manager, and I took this big, bold leap into becoming a high-end escort. And I did that sober and with a college degree and 7 years of corporate jobs behind me. It was really liberating. I wrote a book about it, Sex Seekers of Escorts. You can check that out online if you want to read it. But what's important to me right now is to say that even then, I was receiving people's secrets. People were sharing their truth with me. This was very powerful, wealthy men that I saw, because I had a pretty elite clientele and traveled all over the United States for those clients. So I kind of dismissed that too and thought, well, they just, feel like I'm no threat because they're paying me for my time. And, the conversations went on. I routinely got paid to have 5-hour dinners with clients. So it was amazing. It was fun work, not without its problems, but that's another story. Then I went into coaching. And when I went into coaching, I was going to coach, and I coach sex, and I coach relationships, and I coach communication. And then I got training in trauma. But absolutely, the big thing was people came to Veronica's shame-free zone to share their secrets, to unburden themselves. And I think it's so important. I really think shame is the most toxic thing we have. And, the secrets that are in darkness cannot heal. And they hold us back. They hold us back from our creativity, our truth, our vitality, our zest and love of life. And they also prevent us from being fully connected to each other. One of the things that I think is most destructive about secrets is that it prevents us from being fully loved. Because the people around us don't know who we really are. They're never given the opportunity to love us. And they end up loving a lie. And a lot of people are walking through life that way, not experiencing being fully loved. And I think that's horrible. And I really want to help change that. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on secrets. I would love to hear if you have any. You don't have to share them here. You probably don't want to. But just what it's like to have secrets and who you decide to tell and why. Why you sometimes feel safer to share than other times. That'd be awesome.